guys, Backwaters and Backroads here, obviously. So, we're leaving Copper Harbor here. I, make a long story short, even I'm on a schedule sometimes, and I'm kind of running out of time. I've got like 4 or 5 more days left before I got to do something else. So, a good buddy of mine came and picked me up in Houghton Hancock last night. I grabbed my truck and trailer, and I brought the $1,000 Bayliner Beagle Adventure up here to Copper Harbor, launched out of here, and we're going out to Manitou right now. So cut out the little middle section, which you guys have seen anyways, like Eagle Harbor, Eagle River. I've shown you guys that a few other times in some other series. So let's just get out to really the jewel of this trip, which is going to be Manitou. And let's do some really intricate exploring of all the little coves. I brought the dinghy and the Honda, and it's going to be awesome. Let's do it. Okay guys, so here I am, made it to Manitou Island, here by myself, like usual, well, me and the Beagle anyways. When I first got here, there was a lady here that I met last year back in Copper Harbor. She worked at the bakery, and she was here with her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend, and we talked for a bit, and they went rock hunting, and I went beach glass hunting over by the lighthouse. And when I came back, they were gone, but they left me a couple of beers and some water, which was really nice of them. And yeah, thank you if you watch this. They said they asked what my channel was, so if you're here, thank you very much for doing that, and I'm enjoying them right now.
What's to do with a drunken sailor?
What's to do with a drunken sailor? What's to do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
And it's ho!
Hey, hey, up she rises, hey, hey, up she rises early.
Alright guys, so I pulled the dinghy down. I'm going to inflate it and load my gear and put the motor on it. The quick story on this dinghy is I've had it for about, I don't know, going on 10 years now. It came with one of the first boats I ever bought. I kind of did it different than most people, where you start out with a beginner boat and then you eventually graduate to better ones. And I just went feet first and bought a Hughescraft Pacific Cruiser, which is a really nice welded aluminum boat. Saved for a long time, and then, you know, things didn't go the way I hoped in the family area. Let's just put it that way. I'll spare you guys that story, but it came with this dinghy, and it's actually a really good one. It's an Achilles, and it's big, and it's good quality. It's actually too big. It's has like an 1,100 pound capacity, and it's, you know, half the size of the Bayliner here, and it's just heavy to move around for one person. But when I occasionally do have company and I have 1 or 2 people to move around, it does, you know, then it comes in handy. And I have a smaller one, but it has a hole in it at the moment, so I'm going to have to patch it here eventually. But I'm going to go ahead and pump this up, and then we're going to have an awesome adventure today. So that's how it's done. This inflatable has 4 chambers, 1 on each side, plus the floor, and then what they would call the inflatable keel. And I inflated all of them. And before I leave here, I'm letting the motor run for a while so I can charge the batteries, because I charge my phone all the time, and then I was watching a movie last night with my little portable player. So the last thing you ever want to do is be stuck out in the middle of nowhere with can't start your motor. So I'm gonna run this for a bit.
Ever get lonesome? For what? Woman? Full-time night woman?
All right, guys, I think we're set. I'm just gonna throw the life jacket on Wavy and probably grab one for myself. And we are gonna go exploring Manitou Island today and Gull Rock Lighthouse. Okay guys, so we're getting close, and I'm gonna have to figure out where I can pull this up on the rock. I really don't know what to expect just around it, and the conditions obviously are pretty choppy, but we'll figure it out. Alright guys, well, this island, this rock I guess you'd say, is so small that it's hard for me to get a proper perspective picture here because I can't really get far enough away from it, but I'm going to try. Yeah, maybe stand out here. There we go. So, Gull Rock Lighthouse. Finally made it. This is cool. I imagine ships are running into these reefs. I mean, I can see there's this rock sticking up, and then there's this hazards all the way around this rock, just right below the surface. And that's the tip of the Keweenaw right there. And this is a shipping lane, so before the age of electronics, you know, these lighthouses were invaluable. So they had to figure out a way to get around the Keweenaw here, and I guess this light probably told them not to cut through between Manitou Island and the tip of the Keweenaw, is my guess. But something like that can probably be found out. But I'm going to turn the phone around now. Enough of me yapping, and let's get a nice close look at this place. Yeah, here's a good example of the beating this place is taking. Holy cow. I'm pretty sure this is what they call conglomerate rock, which is like smaller rocks that look like they're almost concreted into a bigger structure, but it's natural. I could be wrong, but I think this is conglomerate. A street a couple down from my place is called conglomerate, and I see that a lot, and I kind of know what the word means, so my guess is this would be a good example of conglomerate rock. I wish I had the brain space to know more about this kind of stuff, but the truth is I don't. My brain's pretty fried. That's why I do stuff like this. Low stress. Sure would be awesome to see the inside of it, but they got a lock on it. So here's one of the few places that I can take Wavy off the leash because she hates the water and she's not going anywhere. You're stuck. Okay guys, well, I think we saw it. There's not much to see. It's not really an island, it's a rock. It's Gull Rock, but it's neat. This was on my bucket list. This is not an easy place to reach, so we're gonna jump back in the dinghy and we're gonna head back towards the boat. And we're gonna stop at a couple beaches along the way and look for some more beach glass and some more rocks. So we'll carry on. You ready? Well, this looks like a nice little secret cove to go rock picking. Now this would be a good beach for beach glass if it's here. This is the kind of rock I'm looking for. Just really small stuff. Here's a piece of beach glass sitting right on top. A green one too. Nice.